Next bit from the laws of motion topic, law of conservation of the momentum. So student, we know about the momentum. Momentum is nothing but the product of mass of an object and its velocity, and it is denoted by letter p. So p is equal to mass into velocity. This is known as momentum. So we are studying here law of conservation of momentum. For this, one example is given here. Suppose the two objects are there. Two objects, A object and B object. A object is having mass m1 and B object is having mass m2. Initially, object A is having initial velocity u1, and B object is having initial velocity u2. These two objects colliding on each other. These two objects are colliding on each other. So object B applies force F1 on an object A, while object A applies simultaneously the force F2 on object B. According to the Newton's third law of motion, every action force is having equal and opposite reaction force. That means the magnitude of the force F1 and F2, it's same here, but its direction are different, so that these F1 and F2 force, F1 is equal to F2 or F2 is equal to F1. These two forces are having equal magnitude, as so that as F1, this is the force on A, and F2 is the force on B. As their direction are opposite, so that we are writing here minus sign, which indicates the opposite direction. So see here student, suppose an object A has mass m1, initial velocity u1, and object B has mass m2 and initial velocity u2. According to the formula for momentum, initial momentum m1 u1 of A and B is having m2 u2, as I have shown here. Suppose these two objects collide, let the force A due to the B is F1, and this force will cause acceleration in A, so that velocity becomes V1. So momentum of A after collision is m1 V1. That means when the object this B applies force on A, F1 force when it applies, then its velocity becomes V1, so that final momentum of an object A becomes m1 V1. As this A also applied force F2 on object B, so that its final momentum becomes m2 V2. According to the Newton's third law of motion, A also exerts an equal force on B, but in opposite direction. This will cause change in momentum of the B. If it's a velocity after collision V2, then its momentum becomes m2 V2. But according to Newton's third law of motion, the magnitude of the force are equal, but their direction are opposite, so that minus sign here indicates the opposite direction. The minus sign shows the direction are opposite here. We know that according to the Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to m into A. So in this we are putting the value m into A. For F2, m2 into A2 is equal to F1 साठी m1 into A1. As we know that A is nothing but the acceleration, which gives us value v minus u upon t. So here m2 into A2, that means m2 into v2 minus u2 is equal to minus m1. A1 साठी आपण काय लिहिणार आहे, v1 minus u1 divided by t. Now by solving this equation, when we solve complete equation, here t get cancel, so equation becomes m2 bracket मध्ये v2 minus u2 is equal to minus m1 v1 minus u1. Now solve m2 ने या v2 आणि मायनस u2 ला दोघांनाही आपल्याला मल्टिप्लाय करायचे, सो इट बिकम्स m2 v2 minus m2 u2 is equal to minus m1 v1 minus minus plus and it becomes m1 u1. Now we have to rearrange this equation. M2 v2 minus m1 v1 we are taking in the LHS side, so that it become m1 v1, and this minus m2 u2 we are taking this RHS side, so it becomes m2 u2. Now from this equation we say that the final momentum is always equals to the initial momentum. So what is the law of conservation of momentum? The magnitude of the total final momentum is equals to the magnitude of the total initial momentum. Now see here student, if no external force is acting on two objects, then their total initial momentum is equals to their total final momentum. This statement is true for any number of objects. That means if any external force is applied on an object, then if an object is in motion, then it always remains in motion. So that total initial momentum and final momentum always remains constant here or equal here. When no external force acts on two interacting objects, their total momentum remains constant. It does not change. This is a corollary to Newton's third law of motion. The momentum is unchanged after collision. The momentum gets redistributed between the colliding objects. The momentum of one object decreases while that of the other object. Thus, we can also state this corollary as follows. When two objects collide, the total momentum before collision is equals to the total momentum आफ्टर कोलिजन. ज्यावेळेस दोन ऑब्जेक्ट्स एकमेकांवरती कोलाइड होतात त्यावेळेस टोटल मोमेंटम जो बिफोर कोलिजन असतो इट ऑलवेज इक्वल्स टू द टोटल मोमेंटम आफ्टर कोलिजन. सी हियर द मोमेंटम ऑफ these are the two balls, first and second ball. The first ball having momentum m into v and second ball is having momentum here 0. The collision transfer momentum from the first ball to the second ball. After collision, when the first ball collide on the second ball, see here this ball is collide on the second ball, so that it transfer its momentum on the second ball. So the second ball gets momentum m into v and first ball gets momentum is equal to 0. That means it's a final and after momentum, according to law of conservation of momentum, it remains m into v. In order to understand this principle, let us consider the example of bullet fired from a gun. When a bullet of mass m1 is fired from a gun of mass m2, its velocity becomes v1 and its momentum becomes m1 v1. समजा एक गन आहे, या गनमधून आपण बुलेट फायर करतो. बिफोर फायरिंग बुलेट, बंदूक झाडण्याच्या पूर्वी त्या बंदुकीमध्ये असणारी बुलेट आणि त्याचबरोबर बंदूक हे दोन्ही पण रेस्ट पोझिशनमध्ये असतात, त्यामुळे दोघांचं मोमेंटम त्या ठिकाणी 0 असतं. बट वेन यू फायर द गन, इट्स अ मोमेंटम बिकम्स m1 v1. इट्स अ त्या बुलेटची जी व्हिलॉसिटी आहे ती होते v1, सो इट्स अ मोमेंटम बिकम्स v1. बिफोर फायरिंग द बुलेट, बोथ द गन अँड बुलेट आर रेस्ट, hence the total momentum is 0. According to the above law, the total final momentum is also has to be 0. Thus, the forward moving bullet causes the gun to move backward after firing. This backward motion of the gun is called recoil. The velocity of the recoil is v2 is such that the equation is given here, m1 v1 plus m2 v2. ज्यावेळेस आपण गन फायर करतो, बुलेट बाहेर आल्यानंतर त्या बुलेटचं जे फायनल मोमेंटम m1 v1 राहील आणि गनचं इट गेन्स द बॅकवर्ड मुवमेंट, म्हणजे ती गन जी आहे मागच्या बाजूने झुकली जाते, बॅकवर्ड मोशन तिला मिळते आणि बॅकवर्ड मोशन ऑफ द गन इज नोन ॲज रिकॉईल. So that its final momentum becomes m2 v2, but initially both these are rest, so that initial momentum is 0, so that m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to 0. v2 ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला या इक्वेशनद्वारे मायनस m1 by m2 into v1. Now student, we have studied here complete law of conservation of momentum. Thank you.